There's a subtle pleasure in feeling right. Not proven right, just right enough to stop questioning. When information aligns with what you already believe, the brain relaxes. Tension drops. Uncertainty fades. That relief feels good, and the brain remembers it. Over time, comfort becomes the reward, and truth becomes secondary. Not because truth isn't valued, but because it's demanding. Your brain wasn't designed to find objective truth. It was designed to keep you safe. Accuracy is optional. Coherence is essential. A worldview that feels stable, even if flawed, reduces cognitive strain. Questioning deeply held beliefs threatens that stability. So the brain filters information, favoring what preserves internal order over what challenges it. The brain mistakes ease for correctness. Ideas that are familiar, simple, and frequently repeated feel more believable than complex or uncomfortable truths. This is called cognitive ease. When something just makes sense, the brain assumes it's true, even when it isn't. Comfort masquerades as clarity. Once a belief forms, the brain actively protects it. Confirmation bias pushes you to notice information that agrees with you and ignore what doesn't. This isn't dishonesty, it's efficiency. Processing opposing views requires effort, humility, and emotional tolerance. The brain conserves energy by reinforcing what it already knows. Beliefs aren't just ideas. They're tied to identity, relationships, and self-image. Challenging a belief can feel like a personal attack. The brain registers that threat emotionally, not intellectually. Defensiveness rises. Openness closes. Truth becomes expensive when it risks social or psychological loss. Humans survive by belonging. Being right didn't matter if it meant being alone. That instinct remains. The brain prioritizes social harmony over factual accuracy. Agreeing with the group feels safer than standing apart. Comfort comes from alignment, even when alignment distorts reality. Truth often introduces uncertainty. New information destabilizes old conclusions. The brain doesn't like that. Uncertainty triggers stress responses because it reduces predictability. Comforting narratives, simple, familiar, confident, restore a sense of control. The brain prefers the story that feels complete over the truth that feels unresolved. Reality is messy. It's full of nuance, contradiction, and incomplete information. The brain simplifies to cope. Simple stories with clear villains and heroes reduce mental load. They feel satisfying. But simplification often sacrifices accuracy. Comfort comes from clarity, even when clarity is artificial. Repetition doesn't just inform, it convinces. When an idea is encountered often, the brain assumes it's important and true. This is why slogans, talking points, and repeated claims gain power. Familiarity breeds acceptance. Comfort grows. Skepticism fades. Why your brain prefers comfort over truth. Let's just say there's a subtle pleasure in feeling right. Not proven right, just right enough to stop questioning. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a scientific day.